It's coming up. In this game, we'll see the Washington Wizards going up against the New York Knicks. With our analysts, Brent Barry and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. All right, here's what the Knicks have lined up on their schedule. On Tuesday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz. Then on Wednesday, they'll take on Kristaps Porzingis and the Boston Celtics.
And for their matchup with the Warriors, that one's going to be their 7th game of the season. Almost a full 10th of the season played after that one.
Now, New York starting 5. We've got OG Anunoby. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's MP in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Washington, Poole and Kispert at the 1 and 2. Bilal Coulibaly out there with Sarr. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And with things just getting started in this new season, Britt, what are you looking forward to the most moving ahead?
Yeah, B.A., I think about last year's teams and the magic that they had to push themselves into playoff positioning. Do they still have it? But one of the more exciting things in terms of the storyline is which teams are showing some early chemistry that could threaten some of those teams from last year. That is something that we always gravitate towards. The fresh blood, the new team, the one that's going to be the underdog throughout the course of the year, and how far can they push it?
Back to Poole. To the middle. And it's Capella with the jam.
Really nice teamwork. Poole put that pass right where it needed to be.
Right side, Anunoby. Back to MP. The floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. MP's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Now here's Coulibaly. 10 points in his last outing. MP with the block. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
A guy who loves attacking the rim, Hart putting some muscle on it.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Poole, the pass to Kispert. Left side, Coulibaly. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's MP. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls. Just great decision-making from him.
The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And we talk about guys who can really guard 1 through 5. OG Anunoby is one of them, Brent.
Yeah, OG can make your night a living nightmare the way he can guard. He chases around shooters. He's physical enough to deal with wings who like to play in the mid-range, and he's relentless on the defensive end of the floor.
For New York, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Inside, here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
There you go, MP. Hammer it home, young fella.
Now Poole. Kispert outside. Pass to Coulibaly. Here's Sarr. Now here's Kispert. He's guarded by Bridges. And here's Poole. 5 on the clock. Capella inside. Covered by MP. Poole against Brunson. And that one's good. Poole.
And Poole can make some of those inside off-balance opportunities look easy.
Here's Brunson. MP, the pass to Anunoby. Now Brunson on the wing. MP. Capella with a rebound.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce. Oh, that would be something else, man! Wow!
And make it happen.
Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you for real.
Kispert on the wing. From deep, Sarr. Not going to go that time. New York leading by 4. Bridges outside. MP looking around. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Now here's Koulibaly. Poole for three. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
And just another weapon that Jordan Poole has in his offensive arsenal.
Tipped. Here's MP. Oh, MP throws it down.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Now here's Kispert. No points yet. Pass to Koulibaly. Poole outside. There's the three. And it's New York with a rebound. Coming into this, having notched a win against Boston in their last game.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
Now here's Kispert from deep. Poole shot is off. Here's Brunson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Wizards trail by 9. Down low. Here's Koulibaly, and he jams it home with authority.
And there are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, B.A., isn't it interesting? Tom Thibodeau, lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard, they play defense first, they play a ton of minutes, but this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Poole outside. 4-3. Drains the triple. Poole's got 8.
Now that three-point stroke of Jordan Poole, that's really come a long way.
Pass to Brunson. MP right side. He shoots. And it's New York with another.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Poole, the pass to Kispert. Brunson against Poole. Screen by Capella to the paint. Capella. And it's MP with a rebound. Knicks leading by 8. They've got numbers. Here's Hart. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. The Wizards have got 7 of 15 to find the net. Poole, the pass to Sarr. Off target from outside. MP outside. Launches it. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Poole against Brunson. Shot to stop the run. And that's good. Corey Kispert for 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Washington making some changes. Jonas Valanciunas has checked in for Capella. Kuzma comes in for Koulibaly. And it's Harden in for Kispert. From deep, MP connects from downtown. MP's got 24.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Harden. 8 points in his last time out. Pass to Sarr. The 3 is up. And it's New York with a rebound. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Going inside, and he elevates for the slam dunk over Jonas Valanciunas.
Solid execution by MP. It goes a long way when you master the pick and roll, especially early in your career.
Now here's Poole. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Takes the 3. And it's New York with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
MP, and he converts the layup. And he's got 28 now.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Pass to Poole. Will it go? The rebound by MP. MP's got 6 rebounds in the game. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Towns. No good with a layup. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for Washington. 17-point game. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters, and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Knicks out in front, up 19. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lot. Last outing. So for Washington, Clint Capella comes in for Valanciunas. And it's Koulibaly in for Sarr. Kyle Kuzma out there with Bilal Koulibaly. Then it's James Harden. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Carrington in at the 2. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. And another miss by Washington.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Celtics put on a show. He had 63 points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he could repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Graham.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
New York making a switch here. And here are the Knicks. They're on a 17-7 run. Anunoby on the wing. MP right side. Pass to Hart. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 6th assist of the night.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
New York has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. One place Clint Capella really knows how to throw his weight around is on the glass, Brent.
Yeah, it's been a little while, B.A., since Clint Capella has led the league in rebounding. And, of course, that was a little bit different offensive system. But he has the size and the instincts still to go up and get the ball off the rim or from lob passes to be effective inside.
Bridges outside. There's the triple. Washington with a rebound. Capella's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Oh, nice D from Anunoby.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
And the basket by MP.
setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
And it's Capella with the jam.
Well, take your choice. You can either foul him or watch him dunk. Well, actually, in this case, you could get both.
Anunoby, a screen on Capella. MP, the pass to Anunoby, and he gets it to go. Anunoby's got his second basket of the game.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution. With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
And he can't hit the second.
You should see MP here a lot with how physical he plays the game.
Kispert outside. Pass to Poole. Here's Sarr from the arc. That one is off.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Anunoby finds MP. Fires for 3. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist by MP. Anunoby's got 5 points now this quarter. And for the Wizards, they're shooting only 31% in the second quarter of this one. To the left side wing. Here's Sarr. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas. And it's Capella with the jam.
Another dunk in the career of Clint Capella, and he's got a lot of them.
Here's MP. Second chance shot, and it's good on the lay-in. MP's got 32 points.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
No hesitation from Poole. Hits his spot and goes right up.
MP, the pass to Bridges. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Bridges has got 5 points.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Sarr. He's covered by Hart. Yep, count it. 12 points for him.
And he's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
MP outside. There's 53 seconds left in the half. Anunoby on the wing. The 3 ball. And again, New York with the triple.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Washington shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Poole outside. Pass to Coulibaly. Oh, he hammers that one down right in the face of MP.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Sarr, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Hart with a screen on Poole. Here's Kolek. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. And so it's the New York Knicks building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the New York Knicks.
The three-point chances have been there for them, and they've taken advantage.
Just watching the game, not even looking at the scoreboard, you can tell they're the better team tonight by a mile. And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
Taking a look at New York, when you come out rocking with 2 straight wins, you're feeling good.
Yeah, got to keep that out of your head, though. Each game presents a new challenge.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And how about his dime dropping in the first half? That was something else.
Doing a great job of just setting guys up and demonstrating just how important ball movement can be.
And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. They've got Josh Hart. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's MP in at the center position. Pass to Capella. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Kispert from downtown, and it's Coulibaly missing. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Brian, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
The kick out to Brunson. Puts up a 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Brunson's got 7 points in the game.
Brunson is such a difficult cover. You can't let him fire away, but also he's a threat to drive.
Tipped away and stolen by Brunson. And now the Knicks on the break. And MP throws it down.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Outside Coulibaly. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Pass to Sarr. Kispert outside. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. From deep, Capella. The Wizards with another miss.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions. Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
Poole, the pass to Capella. Outside Coulibaly. Pass to Sarr. To the inside, Coulibaly. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
MP against Capella. Hart from long range. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Poole. The rebound by Bridges.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
And MP gets it to go on the assist from Hart. MP's got 36 points.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And it's Washington with the ball. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. They set a pick from deep. Sarr. The Knicks pull it in. MP's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Yep, that one goes. MP's got 38 points.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Pass to Coulibaly. Kispert outside. Here's Sarr. Shot clock at 6. Oh, MP with a block.
What a swat by MP, making his presence felt there.
Hart from long range. On the wing, MP, guarded by Poole. And here's MP from outside. Knocks it down from distance. MP's got 9 points here in the second half. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Brunson finds MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Brunson with a great job of just the setup on that play.
Washington has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Pass to Capella. Coulibaly on the wing. Anunoby covering from behind the arc. And that one's good. Coulibaly's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Brunson passes to MP. Back to Brunson. MP outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists now in the game.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Here's Sarr. They set the screen. Fades back. The rebound by MP. MP's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Right side Hart. Three-pointer Bridges. And the Knicks, another 3.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Brunson with it. He has 7. Here's MP. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Outside Brunson. MP outside. Back to Brunson. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Brunson's got 10.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Here's Poole. Oh, MP with a block. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Bridges. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Well, Bridges doing a good job fighting hard past the foul, even after the release.
New York shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. That's good from Bridges. A big group substitution here for Washington. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Capella. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Sarr. Sadiq Bey, he's checked in for Coulibaly. And it's James Harden in for Kispert.
And every year, Bridges seems to take another leap. His work ethic and drive to improve is impressive.
To end the run. Goes up again. It's Kuzma with the miss.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Valanciunas against MP. Nice D from Valanciunas. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take.
Going out there, no let up.
The Knicks have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Jonas Valanciunas out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. Then it's James Harden. And it's Carrington in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Harden scanning the floor. Kuzma for 3. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. And he lobs it up to the rim. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Yeah, throw it up to Trey, and he'll finish it off.
And Harden's got the ball here for the Wizards. Some young players coming into the league may lack experience in truly big games. Brent, do you think that's a disadvantage?
Well, it could be a disadvantage, BA, but how do you get to replicate that competitive environment unless you get there? And so with every experience, young guys typically who want to achieve greatness embrace some of those biggest moments, watch and learn, and that's where you grow the most.
Kuzma for 3, and it's New York with a rebound.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Here's Carrington. Pass to Harden. Valanciunas sets a screen, looking to win the run. James Harden, and that's good. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
And here's MP from outside. Drills it from deep.
He hit 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Pass to Carrington. And here is Kuzma. 3-pointer. And it's New York with a rebound. MP's got his 16th rebound on the night.
And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Harden, good.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
Pass to MP. Towns down low. Kuzma on him. Towns finds MP. Clock at 6. Over to the wing. Oh, stolen by Harden. Here's Carrington. McBride covers. Here's Carrington. Outside Harden. There's the screen by Kuzma from outside the arc. Harden misses. New York has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. And there's Towns on the assist by MP. Towns has got 14 points now in the second half. Harden, the pass to Kuzma. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
Inside.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
Here's MP. And he makes it on the layup. MP's got 57 points.
Now, the defense was just all over him, but MP just too strong down there.
On the wing, Harden. Pass to Valanciunas. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. So both teams changing it up here. And here's New York now. They're on a 17-6 run. MP outside. And it's off from three-point range.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Knicks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
He was in the zone. He's just a man on a mission, and that helped him notch that triple-double.
Lets the three fly. And it's Poole with a rebound. And Washington with possession. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Sarr. And here's Poole. McBride covers. Poole's shot is off.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field.
MP inside. Defended by Kispert. Here's MP. That one goes. Count it.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that about wraps it up. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.